Hey, it's Evan. Welcome back to another episode of the Mindful 8 podcast. In today's episode, we're talking about how you should feel the fear and do it anyway. I was going through some notes yesterday, and there was one main occurring theme that I was taking from all these successful entrepreneurs and businessmen and women that I look up to, and I quite frankly gain a lot of inspiration from. And there was a central theme throughout, right? It's feeling the fear and doing it anyways. I keep thinking back to Michelangelo's Adam, right? This creation of Adam, where it's God pointing out from a brain, the shape of a brain, in the middle, the pineal gland, reaching out to man, man being Adam in this depiction by Michelangelo. And there's this gap in between, right? The gap in between, and mesmerizing piece of art, mesmerizing. And I remember seeing a edited version of the painting, and it was like a little man leaping from Adam's finger to God's finger. And it was titled Leap of Faith. And boom, it just resonated with me. We have everything we need to be successful. We literally have everything we need to be successful. Opportunity is everywhere, and it's beautiful. It's incredibly, incredibly beautiful. The only thing that's stopping us from living the life of our dreams is fear, right? That's the only pattern interrupt that's holding us back. It's the only thing that's holding us back is fear. It's limiting beliefs. It's not wanting to take the leap of faith. It's not wanting to enter into the unknown, enter the beyond. So this video is all about feeling that fear and going for it anyways. I will provide an example from where I'm at in my personal life, and then we'll turn it to how you can feel the fear and do it anyways. Where I'm at in life right now, psychological time, it's July, early July, the year 2024, just recently graduated college, wiping the program, doing a lot of mental reprogramming, slowing down in order to speed up, figuring out where I'm at now, where I want to go, connecting the dots, looking backwards, strengthening my skills, continuing to expand the network, to evolve this global social circle that I'm grateful to have. And I know that it's time to take a quantum leap, take a leap of faith and go pursue something. And I know that that comes from me having independence, right? 2 years ago, it's summer right now, obviously it's July. 2 years ago, I was living in Philadelphia by myself, working for a startup as a lead brand ambassador. So I was boots on the ground, doing sales, running the events at farm markets, festivals, events. That's what I was doing 2 years ago. And my goodness, the amount of growth that Evan Sr. went through was something to bring awareness to. That's connecting the dots, looking backwards. The here and now is all there is, but the past and the future, they're here and now. And I'm realizing, Evan, you grew a lot when you were living alone, right? You grew a lot. And I'm home right now in my hometown. I was grateful enough to travel, to go to Tulum, to go to Duluth, and I pulled so many new downloads from both places. And now, because of what I learned in Duluth, I'm realizing that it's time for me to be independent again. There's so much independence being at home, but there's still that old energy. And if you understand how this earth realm works, it's energy, it's vibration, and it's frequency, right? Nikola Tesla said it best. Energy. There's old energy at home. Evan You love it unconditionally, but in order to grow, you have to leave that. Vibrations. How are you fluctuating on a day-to-day basis? Are you able to really feel into your creativity? Or are there things that may be holding you back that you're allowing to hold you back? Think about that. And frequency, right? What frequencies are you being surrounded by? Everything has an influence on your mind. Every little thing has an influence on your mind. And being in a hometown, being home where you grew up, where you lived your entire life, that's old frequency, right? It's old programming. I'm in a period where I need to wipe the program, start new, and enter into the unknown. So that's why I feel called to live on my own. But there's balance that can be maintained. Life can remain in equilibrium if I choose. It was always Bali in August. I always felt that to be true. But now there's this balance where it's, okay, maybe don't travel crazy like that because there's no need. What's the real intention of traveling except to learn more about yourself? Your business opportunities are here. You've built a network in the city for the past 4 years, and you've lived in one part of the city for 4 years, North Philadelphia, Temple University. It's a big city with a lot of culture and a lot of opportunity. Why not pursue everything you've built, but in a different part of the city? Think about that, right? That February, March, April period of 2024 was living in Chinatown. Incredibly, incredibly different. And it was so much fun. I learned so much about myself. This is connecting the dots looking backwards. And the fear that I'm feeling is the only fear that really exists in my mind, and the only fear that I've allowed to enter into my sacred mind is fear of the unknown. What's going to happen? What if this happens? What if that happens? I love that fear. I poke at it. This is living the edge and becoming hard to kill. It's feeling that fear and doing it anyways. Because it's a two-door decision. It is a two-door decision. I can pursue living in Philly just for a month to gain clarity, to be on my own, to see what I can do, to be the man that I've always said I am, and I can learn a lot more about myself. That's entering into the unknown. It's such a brilliant leap of faith. It's connecting Adam's finger to God's finger. Because God's always reaching out to us, within us, because God is eternal within the body. Always reaching out to us with two hands. All we have to do is feel that fear and do it anyways. So that's why I'm so excited to pursue these next 6 months of this year, the second half, if you will, because there's so much unknown on the horizon. It's living the edge. It's being okay with whatever comes next. I just know with clarity and intention that it's time for me to be on my own, close to home, so I can still pursue opportunities that I built here and now, but having that independence where I can pursue other potential opportunity. That's what excites me. That fear, reframe fear as excitement. Reframe fear as excitement. All you have to do, and now we're turning it to you, is reframe fear as excitement. When you feel an urge to do this or to do that, that follows by fear, you will have a decision, I don't want to do that, or you can just pursue it and just go for it. That's where synchronicity comes in. Feel that fear and do it anyways. I'm fearful of being in a city in an election year. Anything can happen. A city where I was for the past 4 years. Anything can happen. But I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking of when this is going to happen, when this opportunity comes in, when this person comes into my life, when I make this connection, when this opportunity appears, when I manifest this. And that's what I believe. Reframing fear as excitement. That's what it's all about. Feel that fear and do it anyways. I love you. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day.